Well, good morning. My name is Philip Porter, and I'm a family leadership coach with the Vision Driven Family Network, which is a division of our family business. And we're excited on today, which is Saturday, March 18th, and streaming live. And today we're going to focus on some education. We're going to focus on training for this short period of time that we actually are going live. So we're pretty excited. For me, this is actually my second time actually going live, and I wanted to send a shout out to everyone who went live with us last week, which was our first time, and all the people who viewed our live streaming video from last week. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for all the people who actually purchased a book or books after we live streamed and so forth and so on. So hopefully we answer those questions, and we're excited to bring you some more training regarding a family vision. And today you just might be surprised on some of the things we're going to be sharing with you this morning. So as we begin, I'd like to say welcome to the Vision Driven Family Network, where dreams are welcome and family visions come true. And for you, today could be the day that your family vision can become a reality. So today I'm going to be sharing three things. One, I'm going to be answering three frequently asked questions regarding creating and maintaining a family vision. So that's one thing we're gonna do. The next thing that we're going to be doing is answering the question, how does old money define family vision or a family mission? How does old money define that? You might be a little bit surprised how they define it, which is people of wealth for generations. When I say old money, is generational wealth. How does generational wealth continue to be passed down? So we're going to give you that definition. You just might be surprised by that. And lastly, we want to share our three big announcements for today. And so we're pretty excited about that and everything that's going on with our family, all because of a family vision. So this is your time. So first thing we want to do is begin. I'm actually going to begin with the second out of the three things that we're going to talk about today. Number two is, how does old money define a family vision? So so what I want to do first is give you a definition of a family vision. And to do that, I'm actually looking into our workbook that we have, The Power in a Vision Driven Family. Actually on page 20 of this book actually gives you a definition of a family vision. I'm just going to read it as is. A family vision statement is a clear and concise written statement that would give the family a clear direction where it wants the family to be in 5 to 10 years. Okay, so as you think about this definition, think about 5 to 10 years, and that's for family vision. Now I want to share with you a family mission statement and a definition for that. The general definition for a family mission statement that we normally hear and see is, a family mission statement is a short-term and concentrated, clear and concise written statement describing why the family exists and what actions are required to achieve its vision, its family vision, in 1 to 2 years. Okay? So that's a definition of a family vision. All right? So with that definition, so a family vision statement, family mission statement is just that. It's just to give you, for example, the family vision, where your family is going to be in 5 to 10 years. And your mission is, how is your family actually going to get there? So it's a statement that actually shares that. Okay? The other thing I want to add on there's a difference between a family vision statement and a family vision plan. Okay? A family vision plan is more comprehensive than the statement. The statement is actually part of a family vision plan, okay? The way we define it in our workshops is the family vision plan is similar to a vision, is similar to a business plan, is that it gives you a very detailed roadmap of where your family will be going in the next 5 or 10 years. It defines the purpose and it defines everybody's role. For example, define who the visionaries are, define who the caretakers are. It defines, your goals, your dreams. It defines all of that. It defines what a family vision scripture is, a family vision photo, why all of those are important, why all of those are valuable. So you got the family vision statement, you got the family mission statement, and then you got the family vision and mission plan. A lot of times with our family, we have a tendency to interchange all of those. But in general, our family, when we're talking about it, we're actually talking about a family vision and mission plan. Now, the key is, how does old money actually define family vision as compared to the rest of us? Okay. What I've learned was that when old money, when you're talking about generational money, okay, they define a family vision in the same way, except in the terms of years. Okay, so old money, they define that family vision in the terms of a minimum of 50 years. So they define their vision generationally. Okay, as a result of that, the decisions that they make today, they're trying to determine, how does that decision I make today impact my family 50 plus years from today? Okay, that is very, very different than you looking totally at yourself and your own specific vision. Okay, I was first introduced to this concept by my own parents. Okay, and I was thinking when they first said it, I thought it was very odd, very crazy, because when they asked me about 10 years ago to write their dreams and convert their dreams into a family vision, they actually was telling me, you can't think of in terms of business, you have to think in terms of the way we want to share this, because the vision that we have is generational. The vision that and dreams that we have is in terms of what we're doing today and how it's actually going to impact, in their case, the second and third generation. So if you start thinking in those terms, decisions that you make today not only impacts you, but will impact generations beyond. Okay, so that's a little secret that people with money, that's how they define a family vision. Their vision is defined in terms of generations. And my first exposure to that was when my parents, when I was in the writing our family vision, and as you attend our workshop, you will notice that the family vision is in terms of generations. And now, what's happening now, the generations, what we call the G3s, actually understand that. Okay, so that's a tip for you. Now, that was the first thing I wanted to share. Second thing is some of the frequently asked questions that we get. I get these questions all the time because a lot of people want to know, well, how did our family accomplish this? How did our family accomplish that? How did we achieve these various things? How did we get a license with the United States Marine Corps? How did we do all of these things? All the things our family has accomplished is not because of me, Philip Porter, it's because of a family vision and the collective effort of us all. So one of the questions, and I have 3 of them, there's a lot more I can share, but I only have 3. I just want to share 3 today. The most frequently asked questions that I get, and I actually have them on the board here. Kind of step aside so you can actually see them. Hopefully you can. The first one actually says, how long does it take to create and implement a family vision? This is one question I get over and over and over again. I can almost tell you at the next workshop when we do it, we will get the same question. Okay, and so I actually put it in the form, this form. So the answer is, how long does it take? Does it take 1 month? Does it take 3 months? Number C, does it vary? Or number D, does it take 6 months or longer to create and implement a family vision? Okay. If by simple mere guess you guess number C, your answer would be correct. Okay. So it actually varies. Okay. It actually varies. And I say that, and you may say, well, that's an easy way out of a question, but let me tell you why it actually varies. Number one, and this is based on our own experience of our family, basically dealing with this for the past 40 years, and my involvement since 2008, or actually probably 2007. So here's a couple of reasons. I can give you a lot more, but I'm only going to give you 4. Number one, how long does it take? Depends on the visionary's experience. Okay, what experience does the visionary have in actually writing and creating a vision and mission statement? So if you've never done it before, okay, of course it's going to take you longer. Like me, when my dad asked me to create the actual vision statement and mission statement, I had done hundreds of these, either personally or working with business clients, you name it. So I know how to do it for a business. I didn't necessarily know how to do it specifically for a family, and there wasn't very much information out there. Plus, I wasn't necessarily thinking of a vision in the terms of 50 years or longer. So that's number one. So how long it takes depends on your experience in writing a vision and mission statement. Number two is depends on the family vision type. Okay. You may not really understand that unless you've been through our workshop. That will help you better understand it. Actually, in our book, the workbook that we have identified actually 5 different types of family visions and mission vision statements. There's actually 5, but I'm going to give you only 2. For example, and this is why it would take longer, because it depends on which type of family vision that you're focusing on. One is called what we call a single family vision, which is a family vision, say, for a single person with kids. All right, that's one type. Another type of family vision is called what we call an extended family vision, which is the family vision not only for your family, but for your uncles, for your aunts, for your cousins, your entire extended family. So the family vision could be for that, which is what our family vision entails. So as you can probably already feel that to implement a family vision, that what we call an extended family vision, is totally different than implementing a single person or a single head of household family vision. So that is another reason how it would impact on how long it would take. The other thing is, which is very, very key, is the credibility of the visionary. All right, so if I'm coming to my family to implement a family vision, right, and I'm the visionary, I kind of have the idea, but nobody in the family trusts me. I have no credibility. I'm telling you, trying to implement that, not saying it's not impossible, but as you know, right, if you got a reputation in the family, all right, nobody trusts you, you have no credibility. I'm not saying it can't be done, but it won't take it's going to take longer than a month. It's going to take longer than 6 months, because we know how our family is. All right. So the visionary's credibility has an impact on that as well. Okay. So that's why, how long does it take? I'm trying to give you a shortest answer out of the can. There's more reasons. That's why, how long does it take? The answer is it does vary, and these are just a few reasons. Okay. So hopefully that answered that question. For the question, I get that all the time. The next one is, what are the benefits of having a family vision? What are the benefits of having a family vision? Okay, this is also in our book as well. And we got some choices up here. What are the benefits? Number A, increased trust. Okay. B, increased communications between family members. Number C, let me move out of the way, increase family income. Number D, all the above. Okay, as most of you may have already guessed, the answer is D, all the above. Okay, and this is based on our own personal experience with our family. First of all, increase trust. You know, we've been doing this since 2008, and if you do it right, if you follow the information that we have in our book, a good example, when you start making money, as you guys know, that's going to be the first things when problems actually arise. So the only way to increase trust is actually with the increase of communications as well. So in our case, every month we issue a financial report to the board of directors to our family. Okay, so it tells about all the sales, all the expenses, so forth and so on. We never assume anything. Trust comes with accountability. Okay, the one of many ways that you build trust is through accountability and to document everything. Okay, don't assume anything or anything. Document, document, document. And it's ongoing through the life of the family vision. In order to increase trust, to maintain trust, you have to, even though nobody wants to take the minutes at the meetings, nobody wants to, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You still got to find a way to do it. Number B, increase communications. That is definitely done. We have our own, for example, family Facebook page and message group. Okay, we actually use it, and it has increased communications all across the board. So it does do that based on our own experience. Increased family income, it actually has done that as well. Okay, we actually, all the books that we've written and all the royalties that comes from the book actually go into the family's pot. Okay, that's just one example that a family vision will actually do for you. Okay, so very important. So these are just some of the benefits. I actually got a lot more benefits in the book. So having a family vision will drive you, would direct you into areas that you never dreamed that you would be going in. I never thought I'd be live streaming talking about family visions when we started back, or when I got involved with it in 2008. Never thought we would be selling hundreds of books as a result of it, and the family is now getting royalty on an ongoing basis. Okay, we actually got a book sold in France through Amazon. Who would have thought that? Okay, so there's a lot of benefits that come with it. We share a lot more of that with the in the workshops that we do. But just letting you tell you, it is worth it working with the family. That's going to challenge, yes, but there are a lot of benefits of actually doing it. Okay, the last one, I get this one a lot too. Can't imagine. I get this all the time. And that one is, what do I do if my family think my family vision is a crazy idea? Okay? And I hate to tell you, a lot of times a true visionary, most people will think their idea is crazy. Okay? When my parents purchased vacant land in Colorado over 40 years ago, they lived in Kansas City. They bought the land because of their dreams and visions that they had for the family. Made no sense at all at the time. Okay? Fast forward 40 years, it makes perfect sense to us, right? The next gen, the G2s, the G3s, now it makes perfect sense. Now we have to talk about buying more land. So that's pretty normal. So if I was, so if this is actually your question, what do I do with my family thing? My family vision is a crazy idea. Welcome to the world of visionaries. All right. So you can either do nothing once they tell you crazy, and somebody in your family will. Okay. Unless your family is special and somebody does. Okay. Or number B, they can tell you you're crazy and you'll move forward with the visionary idea anyway. Or C, try to convince your family to change their mind about your idea. Okay, the answer to this, I can't really answer this. This is one of those ones that's very hard to answer. But in our case, we went when my parents went with B. They went forward anyway. The one thing I suggest you don't do, you can't convince grown folks. They have to see the vision for themselves. You have to share it with them and let them see it for themselves. Okay. So hopefully that helps you with the three questions that we get most frequently all the time. So we covered two things that we wanted to. One is, how does old money define family visions? And the biggest difference is they think in terms of generations, not in terms of 5 to 10 years. Okay? And you'll find yourself like us when we have our family board meetings. It is a little different thought because we're thinking, okay, when we make a decision today, how that impact our grandkids or great grandkids. Okay? Number two, which we covered, was the frequently asked questions. And then lastly, just quickly, just a couple of announcements. And a lot of people have heard, we just want to continue to share a little bit. It's about, I guess in a little bit more than a week, we'll be starting our Family Vision 20 workshop down in Summit, Mississippi, starting March 30th. We're very excited about that. That is getting some momentum. So we're very, very excited about that and looking forward to that. So that's one announcement that we want to make, and thank you for all the support we're getting on that workshop coming up. Number two is, coming in April, we will be launching a book publishing consulting services as another division of our company. And I think, like I said last week, we already got 2 clients and actually working on a 3rd client, and we actually haven't launched the business yet. And the last thing, stay tuned, coming in another week or 2, hopefully less, we will be launching our Vision Driven Family website, which will have information about our workshops. It will have a number of resources that will help you with your family vision and putting that together, because a family vision is not just a statement, it's a lifestyle, and it's going to be a journey. Okay, you will be able to get access to our family leadership coaches. We're going to be doing family board training, for example. So it's a lot of things involved in that. So stay tuned on the Vision Driven Family website that we're going to be coming out. So that's it for us for today. If you have any questions, feel free to email us or connect with us on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page at Vision Driven Family on Facebook. If you do that, like us there. We do have a YouTube channel called the Vision Driven Family Network YouTube channel. So if you go there, we would love for you to subscribe. So with that said, thank you for everyone who followed us. Our next live streaming will be next Saturday, the 25th. And we're going to be addressing frequently asked questions. Why family visions fail? Why family visions fail? All right. Those of you who have my book, we do have a little section there in regards to that. Okay. So hopefully we'll share with you what not to do, in addition what to do. Okay. So next Saturday, March 25th, 11 o'clock. Kind of follow us on Facebook, because next Saturday we got some things going in the morning, so that time actually may get moved to 12 noon. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone who followed us just this morning. And my name is Philip Porter, and I am a family leadership coach with the Vision Driven Family Network, which just is another division of our family business. Who would have thought it that I would be doing this 8 years ago, when my parents actually got me fully involved in our family vision. So big shout out to all the Porter, Lambert, Williams, and McGee's and cousins and everything. Thank you for a great year so far, and hopefully what we shared with us and what we have learned will help you, the people who's watching this on this morning. Thank you, and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.